On the Medical Watch, a COVID-19 vaccine trial has come to town.
It's a potential player in the fight against the deadly virus, and now Chicago will be a test site for what researchers say is a trial moving at an unprecedented speed.
It's called Operation Warp Speed, and it really is. It's moving very fast. It's a much larger study than I think anybody's ever attempted before.
You could call Dr. Richard Novak a vaccine veteran. The University of Illinois at Chicago professor and head of infectious diseases has led dozens of clinical trials during his 25-year career. This one, he says, is different.
I'm excited to be part of this study for the reason that it's so important for getting our economy and our population back up and going and trying to get us back to some semblance of normalcy.
The phase 3 trial is designed to test efficacy. Earlier studies of the product made by biotech company Moderna showed it's safe. The vaccine is RNA-based, which means it introduces a specific protein to the body that then sparks the immune system to produce antibodies against the foreign substance.
There's absolutely no way that someone could get COVID-19 from getting the vaccine. They're really just getting this one protein, which is actually the protein that COVID-19 virus uses to get inside cells. So we want the human body to make an immune response, to make antibodies to that protein, and that antibody will then block that protein from binding to cells when the virus does get into the body.
Moderna plans to enroll 30,000 people across the country, with 1,000 participants right here in Chicago. A significant portion of the test group will be made up of individuals 65 and older, and those with underlying health conditions like diabetes and heart disease, groups hit particularly hard by the virus.
We do want to know if the vaccine prevents infection, but we also want to know if it prevents disease. And so do people who get the vaccine, who get sick, have a milder case of disease than people who otherwise didn't get the vaccine?
The double-blinded placebo-controlled trial is set to begin July 9th, a time frame Dr. Anthony Fauci shared with WGN just last week.
And by the beginning of July, we're going to go into phase 3 trial for efficacy. That is overwhelmingly the fastest ever from the time any new infection was discovered to the time you actually went into a large vaccine trial.
Participants will be randomly assigned to one of two groups, a study group, which will receive the vaccine, and a control group, which will receive a placebo. Neither the researchers nor the participants will know who gets the vaccine.
And there are also a lot of serious long-term complications in people who survive who have been hospitalized. So some people have developed serious lung disease, there are people who get strokes, or heart attacks related to disease. So if we can prevent some of those complications and certainly reduce the death rate by giving a vaccine, that would be a win.
As the clinical trial gets underway across the country, so is production of the experimental vaccine, a strategy designed to save precious time if another wave of COVID-19 hits the country.
It's a huge investment, and normally we don't do that until we know that the vaccine is effective. So they're going to stockpile these vaccines in the hopes that they work. I sure hope it works.
He's not the only one. There are 4 other vaccine candidates scheduled to move to phase 3 testing this summer. At least one other will be tested right here in Chicago. Clinical trial participants will be monitored for about 2 years, but the study could be halted sooner if it's determined the product is effective or it's not. UIC has set up a phone line for those interested in participating. We have more details on our website at WGNTV.com. They are hoping for the fast track.
They are. I mean,